Your financial future is at stake. The 2024 stock market crash is more than just a series of red numbers on a screen. It's a financial earthquake that's shaking the very foundation of our economy. In today's video, I'm going to break down the 8 impacts of the 2024 stock market crash on the United States. This isn't just about Wall Street. It's about Main Street, your job, your home, and your investments. If you think you're safe, think again. This crash is hitting hard and fast, and understanding these impacts could be the key to protecting yourself and your family from financial disaster. Impact 1: Rising unemployment. When the market takes a nosedive, companies panic, and one of the first things they do is cut jobs. We're seeing layoffs left and right, especially in industries that rely on big investments to keep running, like tech and manufacturing. With more people out of work, less money is being spent, and that creates a domino effect that just keeps pushing unemployment higher. It's not just about numbers, it's real people losing their livelihoods, struggling to pay bills, and facing an uncertain future. Impact 2: Decline in consumer spending. With so many people out of work or worried about losing their jobs, they're not spending like they used to. When your paycheck is at risk, you start cutting back, eating out less, skipping that vacation, and holding off on buying a new car. This drop in spending hits businesses hard, leading to even more layoffs and store closures. It's a vicious cycle. Less spending means less revenue for businesses, which means more job cuts, which leads to even less spending. The whole economy starts to shrink, and that affects everyone, from big corporations to small local shops. Impact 3: Falling real estate prices. The real estate market isn't safe from the crash either. When people are worried about their jobs and the economy, buying a house becomes less of a priority. With fewer buyers out there, home prices start to drop. For homeowners, this can be a nightmare. Your biggest investment might suddenly be worth less than what you owe on it. This can lead to a situation where people are stuck in their homes, unable to sell or refinance, and it can even lead to a wave of foreclosures if things get bad enough. Impact 4: Slowdown in tech investment. The tech sector has been booming for years, but the crash is putting a major dent in that growth. Investors are pulling back, and startups are struggling to get funding. This means less innovation, fewer new products, and slower progress in everything from AI to renewable energy. It's not just the tech companies that suffer. Everyone who relies on tech to make their lives easier or their businesses more efficient feels the impact. This slowdown could have long-term consequences, making it harder for the US to stay at the forefront of technological advances. Impact 5: Global market instability. What happens in the US doesn't stay in the US. The 2024 crash is sending shockwaves around the world, hitting international markets that are tied to the American economy. Countries that depend on exporting goods to the US are feeling the pain, and the instability is leading to currency fluctuations, trade tensions, and economic slowdowns everywhere. This isn't just an American problem, it's a global one, and it's creating a lot of uncertainty in economies all over the world. Impact 6: Rising interest rates. To try and keep things under control, the Federal Reserve might raise interest rates. While this is supposed to help curb inflation, it also makes borrowing money more expensive. That means higher mortgage rates, pricier car loans, and more expensive credit card debt. For businesses, it's harder to get loans for expansion or even to keep things running smoothly. This can choke off growth and make the economic situation even worse. Impact 7: Cryptocurrency volatility. If you thought cryptocurrencies were going to be your safe haven, think again. The crash is making crypto markets even more volatile than usual. Prices are swinging wildly, and what looked like a smart investment a few months ago might now be a source of major stress. A lot of people who saw crypto as a way to protect themselves from traditional market risks are now facing big losses, and the uncertainty is making things worse. The dream of easy crypto gains is turning into a nightmare for many investors. Impact 8: Prolonged uncertainty. One of the hardest things to deal with in a market crash is the uncertainty. No one knows when this is going to end or how long it's going to take to recover. That makes it tough to make decisions, whether you're thinking about investing, buying a home, or just planning your financial future. This uncertainty can freeze up the economy, as people and businesses hold back on spending and investing, waiting for things to stabilize. Unfortunately, the longer the uncertainty drags on, the harder it is for the economy to bounce back, finding solutions in the chaos. So, what do you do in a situation like this? Even though things look rough, there are still ways to protect yourself and even come out ahead. Diversifying your investments, keeping some emergency savings, and thinking long-term are all good strategies. Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in all the negative news, but remember, the stock market has always bounced back before. Stay informed, make smart choices, and don't panic. And if you found this video helpful, I know you'll enjoy the next one on your screen. In it, I'll show you 12 ways to make your first million. I'll see you there.